How did I get into product management? I'm sorry, I smile a lot, right? So, over the course of this course, you're going to learn so much about me. I tend to not stop smiling, right? So, how do I get into product management? Well, it's a very long story, and I would really love to share that because this should be like a sort of encouragement to anyone from non-technical background, and this is also to let people know that, especially those that are just trying to transition, to help them know that it's possible, right, to become a world-class PM, as my friends would call me, without you know it coming from a technical background. So I would rewind a little bit to say I would say when I was about 12. Or let me even rewind to as far back as when I was giving birth to. So I am the first son, right? So I was practically born into business. First son, first child. So, that means the responsibility of being the sales rep never fell on me automatically without having to beg for it, right? So I was exposed to business earlier on in my life. I started staying at my mom's shop since I was about 11, 12, right? My mom would just leave me there, go out and all of that. So, fast forward to uni, when I resumed UI, the whole sales thing was still with me. So I was the plug for most of my friends, right? So I want to buy soccer boots. I know somebody that sells it, right? And I make my money from that. But I, interestingly, was studying philosophy. Not that I wasn't a an intelligent student, right? I'm actually one of the top guys in my class. I'm proud to say that, right? But I studied philosophy, and around 2020, some things happened, right? Matters of the art happened, and we had the luxury of COVID. And at that point, I started reflecting that, okay, what could I possibly do to make more money, right? So, I started exploring different things. I tried my hands on domain flipping, made some cool cash from it. Um, tried my hands on um, shoemaking, right? Made money from that as well. Then, 2021, I was at my 400 level. And I think around December 2021, I reached out to my cousin, one of my cousins that were quite close. We are quite close. He's also a tech guy. Shout out to Tolu, my cousin, right? So I reached out to him that I needed some cash for school and, just normal billing, as we would call it, right? And then he told me that I wasn't going to give me money, that I should just look for a course and tell him how much the course is worth, right? So reluctantly, I took this course in data science. Reluctantly, he was telling me to go and get a course, right? So I started taking the course, started getting interested in the whole idea of tech, right? At some point, I, um, got a course again in business analysis, started getting exposed, right? Then around 2021 December, precisely, I wrapped up at the University of Ibadan, and my cousin told me to come over to Lagos, right? Interestingly, my mom did not even object because that's even interesting, right? So I reached out to my cousin's friend, that's Jide Olajide Ideas. Shout out to you too as well. So I reached out to Olajide Ideas, to send some money to the boys to move to Lagos. And I moved to Lagos. I was living among tech guys. I tried my hands on a lot of things: Python development, HTML, CSS, all in the space of like 2 months. But by third month, I got a job with um, an energy solar company as a marketing analyst, then later a product analyst. And my manager saw that I was more of a product person. Of course, I was just getting into the space. I didn't even know the opportunities that were available, right? So I was just, following whatever was laid before me. So I I was advised in one of my one-on-one sessions, right, that I should take a course in product management, and I enrolled with All School Africa. Again, shout out to All School Africa. All right, I enrolled with All School Africa. Just a few months into my course, I got an opportunity with Aka Payments as a business development intern. But again, I got lucky, right? Uh, I had a very supportive HR. That's the person of Abiola Adisa, right? She was able to understand my personality and what best suits me. So I got lucky again. I got into the business development internship, right, with Aka Payments. But along the line, there was an opportunity to build a product. So it wasn't like the problem was seen by everyone, right? I identified the problem, but being an intern, I tried lobbying my way around. I was later then assigned interns, right? Other interns are my friends, right, for us to work on that project or product, which we did. And it was a good one, right? Because the departments went on to make more money from it. We got full-time role immediately, and then that was how I became a product manager.